Hey, Shalom. I want to start by giving all honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakah Kodash. Double honor to the elders and the apostles, a great millstone who rule well and teach well, who taught me this truth through the Holy Spirit. And Shalom to you brothers and sisters out there listening and learning. This is going to be on, it's going to be about, this meeting Trump just had with Zelensky. Okay, and what Zelensky said. Okay, what Zelensky said was important. Okay, and you can tell by what he said that Zelensky knows exactly what's going on here in America. Okay, and he warned Donald Trump what's coming to America, and you could see the fear in Donald Trump. Let me play this video. This is fair use. Okay, and this is for edification purposes only. Okay, and I want you to look at the faces of these people if you can, if you're not driving, but check out what he said.
A lot of questions. Let's start from the beginning. Sure. First of all, during the war, everybody has problems. Even you, but you have nice ocean and don't feel now, but you will feel it in the future. God bless.
You don't know that.
God bless. God bless. You will not have a war.
Don't tell us what we're going to feel. We're trying to solve a problem. Don't tell us what we're going to feel.
I'm not telling you.
Because you're in no position to dictate that.
That's exactly what you're doing.
You're in no position to dictate what we're going to feel. We're going to feel very good.
You will feel influence.
We're going to feel very good and very strong.
You will feel influence.
You're right now not in a very good position.
Hey, and that struck a nerve with Trump. Okay, because trust and believe, Trump knows, what's going on. Okay, and what Zelensky said was true. Okay, and it's scriptural as well. Okay, and he's saying that America has, an ocean in between them, okay? And the decisions that they making, are not based on, their proximity to the danger, okay? America can afford the luxury, of making these policies because, hey, they do have, an ocean in between them, and that's a very strategic advantage, and that's why the elite use America, okay, and they still do to further their policies because of where they're situated. Let me get this right here, and this is all scriptural, and Donald Trump knows it, okay, and Zelensky knows it too. And it's this thing is getting down to the nitty gritty, okay. And if you can't see that, then hey, the Lord just blinded you, okay. Let me get this. What's that? Zephaniah 2. It says, and this is what it says, okay. Bear with me. I'm gonna read Zephaniah, and I'm also gonna read the precept for it in Lamentations. This is Zephaniah 2:15. It says, "This is the rejoicing city that dwelleth carelessly." Right? And why are they dwelling carelessly? Because they have, a large gulf of water, okay, in between them and any other army, right? Any other army that has the capabilities to send in, a standing army, right? Because it'll be hard to invade America, with ground troops. Okay, you would have to come in through Russia, okay, or through Mexico and Canada, okay, and this is why America arms those countries, okay, or you would have to come in through Alaska, okay, because proximity of Alaska and Russia is very close, okay, but that border there is also heavily monitored, okay, so these people are actually living carelessly because they don't have any threats of an invasion with ground troops, okay, but it's gonna happen to them, okay, and the fact of the matter is, the reason that we're in the situation that we're all is because these countries now have the capabilities, to touch America, Okay, and the Lord likens these missiles, okay, the weapons of his indignation and nuclear missiles, unto men. Okay, in the book of Joel. Okay, he likens them to, horses and men riding in formation, because this is the army that's going to touch him, right? And this is what's spoken of in Zephaniah. It says, "This is the rejoicing city that dwell carelessly, that say in her heart, I am, and there is none beside me. How is she become a desolation?" Okay, and this is what Zelensky was saying. In the future, you're gonna feel it, right? And Donald Trump, he was nervous, right? They don't want to talk about this truth in the open, okay? But Zelensky, hey, he struck a nerve, okay, and he's hinting at things. Let me play it again. Okay, he said in the future you're gonna pay, because he knows the prophecy. Let's hear it again.
Ocean and don't feel now.
Hold on.
A lot of questions. Let's start from the beginning. Sure. First of all, during the war, everybody has problems. Even you, but you have nice ocean and don't feel now, but you will feel it in the future. God bless.
You don't know that.
Okay, and he's talking about prophecy. He said you're gonna feel it in the future. Okay, and that's gonna be them nuclear missiles. It says, "How she become a desolation, a place for beasts to lie down in. Everyone that passes by her shall hiss and wag his hand." Okay, because this is gonna be the destruction that comes to Esau, Edom. Okay, and it's prophesied right here. This is the book of Lamentations. Let me see. Right here, Lamentations 4:21. It says, "Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom." All right, and this was how America was, prior to the prophets coming out on the highways and hedges and prophesying the downfall of this place. The so-called white man was rejoicing heavily, okay, and he was prospering, okay, in everything that he put his hand to. Okay, the so-called white man subdued the whole earth. Okay, and then the truth came out. Okay, and then these nations got wind that the children of Israel are waking up. Okay, but the sentiment of these white people, hey, they're in rejoicing, man. You go downtown to one of these bars or where these white people be at. Nowadays it's not so. Okay, but I remember back when I was younger, hey, these crackers were real proud. Okay, you can see that pride fading away now. But hey, these devils had a good old time, plundering the earth. So it says, "Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz." Okay, and the Uz right now would be the U.S. Okay. It says, "The cup also shall pass unto thee, thou shalt be drunken, and thou shalt make thyself naked. The punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. He will no more carry thee away into captivity. He shall visit thine iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He shall discover thy sins." Okay, and this is what Zelensky is saying, right? And this is all in an effort, to stop World War III. Okay, but we know, right? We know these devils. There's no way around it for these devils. Excuse me. Okay, and these devils can see it too. All right, and we talk about, in this ministry, something called the revelation of the method. Okay, and let me get the definition of that. Okay, so the revelation of the method. Okay, yeah, let's read it from here. Okay, it says revelation of the method, the power of predictive programming. Okay, it says the Hollywood military industrial complex, a clandestine alliance of entertainment and defense interests. Okay, and clandestine goes into hidden. Okay, has a long been shrouded in conspiracy theories and speculative intrigue. And as a speculative nonfiction author, I have devoted years of my life unraveling an enigmatic web and shedding light onto the eerie phenomenon known as revelation of the method and its close companion, predictive programming. Okay, revelation of the method, or ROM, as is often abbreviated, is an occult art wielded by the puppeteers behind the scenes of our society. It is the practice of revealing hidden truths and sinister agendas in plain sight, cloaked by symbolism and subtext. Okay, and this is exactly what it is. Okay, and this is why, we're always referencing different movies and things of that nature. Minority Report, I, Robot, Terminator 2, because this is all what's planned, okay, by the powers that be, okay, and specifically the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son, and they use the devil on the left hand, to further these prophecies, okay. And once the elect waken, they have no choice but to do these things, okay. And this is all part of it. So I said all that to say this, okay. This is another video that I saw today concerning this same talk, right? This same sit down with Zelensky, okay. I don't know if you can see the screen, okay, but what you see right here, is a mirroring, okay. And we're gonna play this real quick, okay. And this is I'm using this for fair use, okay, not for monetary purposes. And this guy here, okay, his page is called Sea Lion, okay, and he goes into something called synchronicity, okay, and we're gonna look that up. Synchronicity, okay. Synchronicity is a simultaneous occurrence of events which appear significantly related but have no discernible causal connection, okay. And this is how they do the revelation of the method, okay, through synchronicity. Okay. Some similar words to synchronicity. No, that says rhymes. Okay, so there is no similar words to it. Let me see. It just says rhymes for synchronicity. Usually it has, synonyms. Okay, but I'm not seeing that here. So I'm just gonna play the video and show you, what's going on, as far as, the times that we're living in. Okay, and I'm gonna let him explain it. This is fair use.
On the 28th of February, Donald Trump had an argument in the Oval Office with the Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky.
You're playing cards. You're gambling with the lives of millions of people.
Gene Hackman's death had just been announced the day before during a...
Okay, and Gene Hackman is an actor, okay, who died the day before this interview with Zelensky and Trump, okay.
particularly heated moment, Trump warned the trident-wearing Zelensky that he is gambling with World War III.
Now, this is part of the symbolism, okay? You see on Zelensky's shirt, he has a trident, okay? And this trident is the symbol of Ukraine, okay? Now, remember, these are all actors, okay? The world is a stage, okay? And these are the main actors at this time, okay? That's going to bring in, this World War III, okay? And a lot of people say that World War III is not biblical, okay? But sure as shit it is. And it is right here. This is Revelation 11 and 14. It says the second woe is past, okay? Woe is war, destruction, okay? The second woe is World War II is past. And behold, the third woe cometh quickly. And when the seals, were open and the understanding and the knowledge increased, This was after the time of World War II. Okay? So this is how the Lord reveals his things. All right? Though this was written, 2,000 years ago, this is how the Lord reveals it. This is a living, this book is a living water, living book, man. Okay? The Lord said he brings forth new things daily. Okay? Going into understandings. Okay? So let's go back to this.
That he is gambling with World War III.
You're gambling with World War III.
Short of the outbreak of World War III, becomes what we've always.
And right there was Gene Hackman. Okay? Let's keep playing. Now remember, these devils need a sacrifice to bring forth these things. So Gene Hackman was sacrificed to bring forth this. Let's keep playing.
Russian rebels have threatened to launch against our country.
In Crimson Tide, Gene Hackman wants to fire Trident missiles, which would result in the start of World War III.
Immediately launch 10 Trident missile sorties. They're fueling their missiles. We don't have time to around. Sir, I think you need time to think this over.
Woo! Hey, so I would expect this to happen shortly. Okay, I would expect, and I'm thinking all this money being rerouted, more than likely is being rerouted, for this World War III coming up. Okay, and it also described Russia. Okay, Russia was going to be the culprit. Okay, and this lays in, to what? Ezekiel, the 38th chapter. Okay, so I'll read right here. Okay, Ezekiel 38:2, Son of man, set thy face against Gog in the land of Magog, and the chief prince of Meshach and Tubal, and prophesy against him, and say, Thus saith the Lord power, behold, I am against thee, O Gog, the chief prince of Meshach and Tubal, and I will turn thee back and put hooks in thy jaw, and I will bring thee forth, and all thy army, horse and horsemen, all of them clothed with all sorts of armor, even a great company with buckler and shields, all of them handling swords, Persia, Ethiopia, and Libya with them, all of them with shield and helmet, Gomer and all his bands, the house of Togarmah of the north quarters, and all his bands and many people with thee. Be thou prepared and prepare for thyself, thou and all thy company that are assembled unto thee, and be thou a guard unto them. Okay, after many days thou shalt be visited, in the latter years thou shalt come into the land that is brought back from the sword, and is gathered out of many people against the mountains of Israel, which have been always waste. But it is brought forth out of the nations, and they shall dwell safely, all of them. Right? And I'm going to jump down right here. Matter of fact, I'll keep reading. Thou shalt ascend and come like a storm, and thou shalt be like a cloud to cover the land, thou and all thy bands and many people with thee. Okay, so America is, has a body of water, surrounding them, and they're basically, untouchable. But the Lord is going to touch them, right? And He says that. It says He's going to bring many people like a cloud to cover the land, and all thy bands and many people with thee. Thus saith Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, and it shall also come to pass that at the same time shall things come into my mind, and thou shalt think an evil thought. Okay? And He's going to put that on Russia's mind. Okay? An evil thought. And thou shalt say, I will go up into the land of unwalled villages, America, and I will go to them that are at rest and dwell safely. Right? We just seen that. Right? That land that dwelleth safely. Okay? That says I am and none else. All of them dwelling without walls and having neither bars nor gates, to take a spoil and to take a prey, to turn thy hand upon the desolate places that are now inhabited, and upon the people that are gathered out of the nations, which have gotten cattle and goods that dwell in the midst of the land. Okay? So this thing is about to come to pass, man. All right? And these devils are out here faking like, they're arguing and going on. But to me, I believe that's an act. Okay, and these devils are preparing something, right? Because remember, Donald Trump is an actor. Okay, Zelensky is an actor. Okay, let's go. Let's prove that. Um, okay, Zelensky. Let's see right here. Right, Vladimir Zelensky is the 6th president of Ukraine. Before entering politics, he was a comedian, actor, screenwriter, film producer, and director. Okay, so these are all actors here, and to me, they about to bring this thing to pass. Okay, I'm looking for a false flag here soon. Okay, to get this thing kick started. All right, which is to bring in, the mark of the beast and World War III. Okay. So I'm gonna leave it right there. Lord's will, you was edified. I know I was a little all over the place, but hopefully you were edified. If you have any questions, post them in the comment section. And Lord's will, I can get to it. Till next time, I'm gonna end it by giving all honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Shalom.